Pioneer. Yo, what's going on guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise of War video. Today guys, we're going to talk about 4 or 5 big topics on what players want to see added to the game and stuff, and some information and things like that while I'm sitting in Bag End. So we're not going to muck around, we're going to get straight into it. So as you can see from this page here, this was a roadmap that we got probably about 8 months or so ago now. It was quite a while ago, and this was like a roadmap leading up to 2.0 when it released. And I thought this was really good. Like, it gave us a lot of information on what was upcoming in a certain dates and stuff. Like, as you can see for the 2.0 version, for example, it showed us what was going to happen in November and December, and that a couple of good months. So it doesn't keep us guessing and stuff like that. So I would love to see like a developer video or even some information released in the main Discord servers, giving us a bit of a roadmap on showing us what could be happening and stuff like that. Maybe there will be some changes and things coming to the game, which I'm going to be talking about in a moment, which a lot of us want to see change and happen to the game. For a quick example, like it could be like commander buffs and changes and stuff like that, more seasons, more updates, and all that kind of things like such. But yeah, I think like a roadmap would be fantastic. It would be very much appreciated by the player base. I talk to a lot of people and stuff like that, and this is a big thing that people talk about a lot. They just want to be kept updated and in the loop and knowing what's going on to the game and stuff, and what we can look forward to coming. I know the devs probably working on stuff like to keep some big secrets in that, but we want to know some kind of things what are happening in that and look forward to things like that, just so we can plan things when getting into our seasons and stuff like that, and into our campaigns. And we want to know how we can work our commanders and stuff like that, and all the kind of things like such. Alright, so the first thing that I want to talk about is, we'll just jump into my game here. I'm currently in Bag End, so let's go look at that, shall we? Alright, so we're currently in Bag End. So the one thing that I get asked a lot, guys, is about the campaigns and campaign registrations. So I have not seen Tactics evolved for ages, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. So a question I'd love to ask, I've been trying to find out information about Tactics Evolved, about if any normal or even RP Tactics Evolved servers are going to be coming in the Battle Evolution style. I'm not sure if the developers are working on that. I'd love to hear some information about that. I know we all would. I feel like there's not enough servers open, like, at the time, like, and it's getting repetitive where we're versing the same teams over and over all the time. So I would like to see a bigger selection of campaigns open for registration, especially like when you get in the Bag End and you end a season. There's going to be multiple fellowships and that there looking for a campaign, and we're all going to end up in the same one. So more selections. Where is Tactics Evolved, RP, and normal? So campaigns, I'd like to see more, and more selection. Maybe they're working on other ones or new ones, you never know. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. Alright guys, so the big one would definitely be Commander Ascension System. It's just way too expensive when it comes to making a mythic commander. For example, I have my Boromir here. If I wanted to ascend him, I need 150 of his, which is possibly able to get with the transfer system and stuff like that, and the exchange system, I should say, was a better word for it. But getting 40 of the mythic ones is going to cost thousands of dollars, and like so many people are getting capped and can't level up and make any progress, and they're just stuck there, and it just becomes a complete big paywall. For example, like my Faramir was respect level 22, and I used to have his cape, and then I was unable to use it because I got capped at level 10 here, when I should have probably been like Zenith level. And so I got capped, I couldn't use it, so I ended up getting rid of his cape. And Faramir can actually be really good in 2.0, especially with his relic, but unfortunately I can't use it because I need to ascend to Mythic now, which I cannot do, which is very unfortunate. So yeah, I'd love to see a change with this system, because the Ascension system is just way too expensive. Also, while we're on the commanders page, of course, we all know that we still want commander buffs for the good and evil side. So that's another thing as well. Like, there's a lot of commanders that people aren't using. Like, you go through and you just look at the list, like Arwen. Not many people are using Arwen these days and stuff like that. On the evil side, like a lot of commanders are completely unused. Evil's only using about a selection of 6 to 7 commanders only. And it's becoming the same with good side. There's a meta, of course. We all know the meta builds and stuff like that. So yeah, reworks on commanders and that would be very nice to see once again as well. Righto guys, and the last but not least, a big one is the commander respec system. We wanted another event. A lot of people missed out on that, or a lot of hammers. Example, an option to maybe be able to get hammers besides just getting 2 every like 3 months. It's not enough. So an option of somehow where we could earn hammers, or the ability where we get another event where we can re-exchange all of our respect and respect our commanders, because a lot of people did miss that. So a new event, I know a lot of people, even if it's capped to like maybe like 10 changes or something like that. So that's another big thing that we're looking for, is the commander respec, because there's a lot of people who've made a lot of big changes and stuff and made big mistakes and such, myself included. I reset Gil, for example, to 0, and I've only got him back up to 5, which took that over like 6 months. So maybe even longer. Yeah, about 6-7 months. I got him back up to respect 5, so it's a huge grind. So yeah, I know a lot of people made mistakes in that. So commander respec event, or an option to be able to get more hammers in some way, especially for those really big players that play an absolute ton as well. Alright guys, well that's just a few things I wanted to talk about. I'm going to wrap it up. We've just re-registered for another campaign here, so I'll be back in the campaign in about 7 days and doing more commander battles and guides and all that kinds of things. Yeah, I'll just try to work on a bit of content and that while I'm back in. It's a bit hard, but I've got a couple of ideas. So yeah guys, we're going to wrap up the video there. So until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yous.
Of the EJU.